Hello there, my Sagittarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, why are you such a karmic magnet? Getting into your energy. Some of you have had like the same recurring dream or nightmare like your whole life. There's something that definitely can keep you stuck or stagnant. But I feel like you don't trust it, or some of you learning to trust it, so that way you don't get overwhelmed. Some of you are your own like blessings blockers here. So focus on the positive. Focus on you. It's a very grounded energy. So you're not like you're not overwhelmed. It's kind of like it goes from overwhelmed to underwhelmed. I don't feel like you have just sort of like a comfortable sort of, oh. So take the time that you need. Watch your favorite astrologer. It's far more focused energy on you. Yeah, there's the Seven of Wands. Some of you could be doing some yoga or like some energy work, maybe Reiki, something like that. There, oh. I feel like the Emperor energy is like that dream or nightmare that you continually have. It's almost like an impossibility, but you keep trying to like make it work. Some of you just keep choosing like the same type of partners. I mean, you date the same fucking person. Nothing really changes. So it's like if it's based just on looks, it's kind of like you need to switch something the fuck up. What is that recurring dream? Some of y'all, it's almost like a nightmare for you. Like you've had for a while. That's what keeps you like stuck or stagnant. Yeah, they're at that Six of Cups. Some of you, maybe with how you look at relationships or partnerships, especially if you just base it fucking on looks. Because it's kind of like your artwork on the wall, right? You like it, but don't expect your artwork to tell you that they love you, they want you, they need you. If you're basing it on something as superficial as looks, then that's kind of the superficiality with regard to the relationship or partnership. So, damn Sagittarius, not take what's yours and leave what's not. There's that Six of Pentacle energy. It's kind of you get what you pay for, or what is your expectations? And how do you kind of let your expectations become like the reality of something? Especially maybe if some of you are just you're just kind of superficial. You're basing it on everything that's superficial, but you want like all this sort of emotional interactions, right? You want tall, dark, and handsome, but then you don't like the fact that they're not conversational, or you don't like the fact that there's no emotional connection. Oh, there's the Five of Pentacles. There's the Magician energy. There's the Six of Swords. Oh, there's the Tower vibes. Something don't change until you change your like dynamics of something. Now, take what's yours and leave what's not, Sagittarius. But if you're basing like your relationships or partnerships just on like how things look, or just how someone looks, instead of like if you want a loving relationship or partnership, then you need to date somebody who emotionally makes you feel like you want to feel. Instead of finding somebody that looks good and then you try to make them sort of fit the mold that you need. So, how much of this is the authenticity when it comes to your relationships or partnerships? Who's the fake ass one? Sagittarius, some of you could like let yourself sort of fit the relationship or partnership instead of staying like truly authentic to yourself. You probably had a lot of failed relationships or partnerships because it was based on something pretty fucking superficial. But it's kind of like, what do you expect? What do you expect? There's the Ten of Pentacle vibes. Work, love, life energy with you. So, I love you, Sagittarius, so take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't here, right? Some of you, it's always that same old fucking vibe. But it kind of is. With the Six of Pentacle energy there. What's your expectations? So if the top 5 things that you look for in a relationship or partnership are basically just superficialities, maybe switch it the fuck up. Some of you, it's like the same recurring dream, or some of you, it's at the point of almost being a nightmare because you're trying to make something fit that doesn't. This could also be like you, how you kind of show up in the world here with this Ten of Pentacles, here with the Six of Pentacles. So it's you could be going through this sort of figuring out yourself, getting this sort of cool, calm energy. Some of y'all just attract player vibes because you notice the chess piece right there, right? So this is why you're such a karmic magnet. Two of Swords, there with the Four of Cups. There with the Three of Wands. So some of you don't even trust your instincts when it comes to choosing the right relationships or partnerships. Some of you can be easily distracted. Those of you, if it's all about the passionate energy, and then you wonder why someone isn't emotionally nurturing. Of course, there's the Lover's vibe. High Priestess energy there with the Seven of Swords. So how soon do you get a tarot reading on a relationship or partnership before you actually let that relationship or partnership kind of evolve into whatever the hell it is? Ooh, Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles there with the Hierophant. Some of you, this could be with regard to religion. Sagittarius, religion really shows up a lot for you. But some of you, that sort of vibe is kind of skewed. Those of you that feel like you have to be in like a romantic relationship or partnership, or some of you, that whole sort of vision of that. Some of you, your expectations with your partners as well. So if you want an emotionally available person, you want a loving sort of romantic relationship or partnership, then you probably need to find somebody that kind of shows that emotional side. Instead of not being happy when the relationship or partnership doesn't have that emotional vibe. Some of you, many failed relationships or partnerships, but you date the same person. There's this energy of superficiality to it, but it just kind of is what it is. It's like you want the partner to fit the sort of image instead of finding the person that actually is very comfortable in that vibe. Seven of Cups, there with the Scorpio vibe. Some of you, who changes themselves in the relationship or partnership to match their partner? That could be what you do, Sagittarius. This is why you're such a karmic magnet. Some of you not being mindful of. So you are easily sort of taken advantage of. Some of you, damn. Mindfulness of this sort of how you date energy. So, online dating, or some of you with regard, you attract the same people. So those of you with regard to why you're such a karmic magnet, some of you, you just attract the same people. Some of you, it could be like the same 2 or 3 people that you're just in and out of relationships or partnerships with, right? But there's always that one sort of important thing missing from that relationship or partnership that you're not going to find. If your top 5 necessities are based on superficialities, but yet you want a loving, emotional relationship or partnership, someone that understands you, someone that takes the time, but you date the complete opposites of that. Because it's more like a side piece energy than anything else. So this could be how you kind of show up here. It isn't, you take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. But if you change yourself to fit the partner, instead of finding a partner that sort of you vibe with, that everyone is who they authentically are going into it. So it kind of is this energy of with that Six of Pentacles. if there's like a religious vibe on this, so some of you, maybe you need to talk this out, work this out with a member of clergy to kind of figure out what the right sort of options or opportunities are. Some of you, if religion is a factor when it comes to that with you, um, that could be something that you need to kind of factor in to your decision making. The thing is, if you want the right relationship or partnership, you have to have that good sort of foundation going in instead of just the sort of expectations of, especially if they're just based on fucking superficialities. You like the strong silent type, but then you don't like the fact that they're not emotionally available or they're not really going to make you feel the way you want to feel. But you like the strong silent type. So authentic relationships or partnerships are, you find them when you're authentically being yourself. So some of you, that's why you're a karmic magnet, because you're easily persuaded just by looks alone. Some of y'all the passionate vibe. If there's like that religious element on this, some of y'all talk this out with like your clergy, because depending upon what your religious affiliation is, that's something that someone that's in your religion would understand. This is why you're a karmic magnet. So, I don't know. Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. But if you want that emotional relationship or partnership, find somebody who kind of matches that sort of emotional energy. Some of you just find like the perfect look and that's what you base it off of. But you can't expect them to kind of meet your expectations. Nor Sagittarius when it comes to you. So if you're the one that sort of matches your partner's vibe, instead of being authentically yourself. You know, those, you change everything about yourself to kind of match your partner instead of just you being your unique self, your partner being their unique self, and you both being happy with that sort of energy. Those of you Sagittariuses that aren't like overwhelmed by that, this could be your energy. This is why you attract like the karmic energy. So some of you attract people that sort of match your energy just to be in your vibe, but it's not like that true sort of authentic energy. There's a Capricorn vibe here. Some of you, if you're going through something on a religious level, this has to do with your like religion. So talk it out with the clergy. Some of you, you know, if that is a factor in your decision making, then you need to have that conversation and figure out how you can get that energy to work. Some of you, maybe you want somebody who is as religious as you are, so you want somebody that's going to go to church with you, but you're not able to sort of find that right person. The Emperor energy is that sort of dream that you've had, but some of you now it's turned into the point of being a nightmare. So you've had those failed relationships or partnerships. Some of y'all just the reality of something. The strong silent type is probably going to be more of a player than like an emotional sort of connection. But it's kind of like, don't hate the player, hate the game. And who's the authentic one in the relationship anyway? So this is like that happily ever after that really kind of isn't all that happily ever after. There's that energy of codependency. Some of you, if this is like a religious vibe with you, this is probably something you need to talk out with your clergy. Because they understand, especially when it comes to how important religion is with you. That's why you're a karmic magnet. Some of you, I feel like you attract more of these people who are kind of fake as fuck going into the relationship or partnership. So it's a lot of that indecisive energy, but someone just sort of pays attention. But it's the Seven of Cups. It's not that real like emotional connection. It just kind of is what it is. But some people change themselves to fit the partnership. So it's not really like a perfect match anyway. There was manipulation from the beginning. So this starts when you start dating a person. Oh, this could be your energy. This could be the type of people that you attract with the Seven of Cups. Plenty of people would gladly fake a relationship or partnership to create some sort of codependency. There's something you need to be paying attention to. Some of you have been there, done that before, and you're realizing that shit just isn't working. Those of you that have that kind of happily ever after vibe, but you've been there, done that, and it was anything but a happily ever after. But what are your expectations? Don't hate the player, hate the game. But are you playing the game as much as the players play in the game? Oh. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours and leave what's not. So, peace, love, and light, Sagittarius.